Alright, okay then, yeah.
Okay, Mr. Dunn. I'm Kevin. I'm one of the neighbourhood officers for this area.
Okay.
Okay. We've come to draw a line in the sand under all these minor issues with
Yeah.
Bill, Ian, Richard. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's getting out of hand.
It
It's
is
wasting
getting out
our
of
time.
hand.
It's wasting the police's time.
Yeah, it is,
So
yeah.
we're now here to basically draw a line under that behaviour and move forward. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to start with some breaches of tenancy in relation to you installing TV down in the communal lounge.
Go on then, go on.
We haven't got. Guinness don't hold a TV license for the property.
No, but I did
okay?
obviously listen to pay for that
Yeah.
myself.
No,
Yeah, so
we
Mel-
can't have it.
Yeah, we did have a conversation about that, and Mel did a door knock. So we discussed Mel would do a door knock just to see what the feeling in the building was about.
Okay, I just don't understand
So-
why I can't just pay for it and then that's sorted, isn't
No,
it?
I've,
No.
I've explained it doesn't work like
No.
that.
Alright, okay, carry on then.
Yeah, so be looking at
Right, there's a letter there. We'd like it gone by the end of next week, Friday the 6th. Is it your TV?
Well, I've actually donated it to Guinness Trust. We're actually going to use it. Right, business is the thing about the TV license.
Yeah.
We're just going to use it for our games machine, which we have down there.
Yeah, that's not going to happen. Okay, so the TV needs to be gone by the 6th of December and the holes in the wall repaired. Okay, there's the letter explaining the breaches of tenancy and the fact that that's not going to happen. Okay, the communal area isn't sort of a play area for other residents. It's dedicated for all the residents of Deepway Court. So the TV has to go in the next few days. Okay.
Right, okay, right.
Is there something in there about the table tennis tables?
That's going to be. I think another tenancy enforcement caseworker may be in the process of writing to you, but the table tennis table can't be left out for everyone to play. It needs to be packed up and put away.
Okay, all right,
okay,
fair
it's
enough.
taking up too much space.
All right, okay, all right,
so
fair
people
enough.
can't move around, and it's
All right.
almost like pushed everyone to one side of the.
Yeah,
communal
I
area.
get.
Is
all
that
right.
fair enough?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
that's fair
if
comment.
no one's using it, it's
Because I did actually get permission to put that in as well.
Yeah, from Guinness Trust.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was probably before my time.
it probably was. Yeah,
January,
when I
but-
first moved in. Yeah,
Okay.
they thought it was a great idea for their tenants, you know, for a
Well,
way of
yeah,
exercise and that.
Right. Okay.
They were actually even going to try and get me funding towards it.
Okay.
Everything I've done in that room, I've done to improve it for everybody. It's not like I take things away so people can't use them. They can use everything that I've paid for to go in there.
The thing is, Tom, I appreciate where you're coming from, but Guinness managed the room for the residents. Okay, so anything that goes in there needs to go in there with our permission. Now the table tennis table, okay, we've said that's okay, but just make sure it's folded
Yeah,
away
sure,
so
yeah.
people have got space.
Right.
The TV, obviously, you did put in there without permission.
I did,
Yeah,
yes, I did.
So that definitely needs to come out.
Okay, all right.
We've explained the situation with
All right.
communal TV.
All right, I'm
Yeah.
sure somebody
We
did
don't,
that out
we
of
don't
it.
have many schemes now with TVs, to be honest. It's just
No, it was just
it's
something
not-
I thought I was doing to improve everybody's
yeah.
life here, you
But
know.
you have to do it in conjunction with us, and then we can get feedback from
How
the
about the
residents.
TV for our little
Your
Wii
Wii.
game? Do we have to get rid of that as well? And the Wii
Because
game?
that one night that was already there.
Yeah, but there's a
Because they used to use
the same
it
goes
their
for that,
function.
or
Yeah, but if the TVs, I assume the Wii control goes through the TV, does it?
well, yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
Wii
it's
is
for the
plugged
Wii.
straight to the
so,
TV.
yeah, if the TV is gone, obviously the Wii's going to have to go as well because there's not a facility to use
No,
the
it's a
Wii.
little TV. That's all.
Yeah, it's only like a
in there.
little
not a
20,
big
not even
one.
20 inches, I wouldn't think.
Yeah,
It's a
that one
little
was in
portable
there
one.
before
It was in there
we
for people to, because people used to watch videos and that in there, you know.
These people just don't do that anymore. And I'd say really, if you're playing Wii, you should do that in your flat.
Okay, so take everything out, take the Wii game out, the TV out, everything out, fold up, put the. Is this all because of Bill's complaints, is it?
No, it's not. No, this isn't
No,
to do with
we-
Bill's complaints. We come on to Bill's complaints in a moment.
Okay,
This is to
right.
do with Guinness. So,
All right, well, I'm going to go along with everything you say about the.
Yeah.
Is there anything else about the communal room that you'd like me to do?
No, that's it.
Right.
That's it. So,
Yeah.
Okay.
TV.
And obviously, I've spoken to you about TV long before. All right.
Yeah, well, I know it, but like I say, I didn't think I was doing anything wrong, really, and
No,
I did
I
offer
think-
to pay for the
I
TV
know,
license
I know
even.
You did, but the point I'm trying to make is that anything in that communal room needs to go through Guinness, and obviously we will
Okay.
then seek the
All
views
right.
of the other residents.
I understand that.
All right.
So what's this? Is this about getting me evicted now? Is it?
No.
It's
No.
about asking you to amend your behaviour and not give us
Okay,
any
but-
reason to be.
Well, let's move on to the main issue
Alright,
anyway, shall we?
okay. in relation to Bill, then there was a poster in relation to a conviction he had recently for harassment of women.
Yeah.
A poster was put up
Mhm.
around the scheme. Do you know anything about that?
No, I don't.
Right. Okay. Do you own a drone?
Yes, I do own a drone.
Okay. Did you fly outside Bill's house recently?
No, I don't fly. I take off from the communal area with it, and it's all
Okay.
legal. I've got an operator's license.
Yeah.
I've got a flyer's ID. I've got everything. So
Okay.
I just take it off from there, and I just fly. I don't suddenly don't. All my logs. It's an expensive drone. All my logs are on there, so you know exactly what height I was flying, how long it's there for, where I went to.
Okay.
Has he been saying I've been flying it outside his window?
Well, of course he has.
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Do you know what
So that's it. I can prove that with my logs on.
Right,
I
okay.
can even do that right now.
No, this is just to let you know what Guinness know, and what we need to do is just try and get everyone to sort of start getting along, basically.
That's what
You
we
know,
all want to do. We
because
just all want a peaceful life here.
because what is going to happen is if the complaints at their current rate keep coming in, at the minute they're all under one umbrella of Deepway Court. I will start separating them down to individual tenants, and then if the evidence is there to start escalating through and the tenancy enforcement policy, and that you get 2 warning letters, a final letter, court action, that's the process I will take. But I need everyone to start towing the line in relation to their tenancy.
Yeah, I agree.
We do
100%
that,
agree
honest
with
to
you.
God. I just don't know what else we can actually say.
It's just that goodness, it seems to they don't ask for our side of the story.
No.
They get a complaint from Bill and act on it immediately without any discussion.
Right. Well, I will be engaging with you now, okay? Because on that letter of my contact details on the second page.
Okay, and sorry, what did you say your name was?
Kevin.
And you're from Guinness,
I'm from
obviously.
Guinness, and I'm a safe neighbourhood officer for this area.
Right.
Okay. So this is why the antisocial behaviour has got to sort of.
It needs to be sorted
Yeah,
out.
we're trying to drag everyone back to start complying with their tenancy agreement, basically.
All right.
And all this bickering and threats and intimidation, harassment, they've basically got to stop, because ultimately it will lead to people going to court.
And obviously
When
you
he came
you see
in,
those
we
flowers.
made him
You see
welcome.
those flowers there, those red flowers. That wasn't put out to antagonise Bill. That was Ian put that out to make the place look nice, and they do look nice. So are you saying that there's no artificial flowers in any communal areas whatsoever now? Does that mean, does that go for Christmas wreaths and on your door and that?
Tom, that's not a new thing.
No.
So in terms of, clear corridors and fire safety, Guinness have had a really strict clear corridors policy for a number of years.
Yeah,
Okay,
I didn't
so-
included that
yeah.
included artificial flowers. That
It
has
does,
never been
yeah.
made clear.
Yeah.
So are you going to be
It's
checking all the
anything.
hallways to make sure that everyone's complying with that,
We
and
do.
not just us?
No, we do.
Because we've noticed that everyone's got them on their windows in the communal. Yeah.
Well, if they're seen, we would ask for them to be removed. So Mel does a monthly check.
All right.
Every month she walks around the building, and obviously.
Because we don't want to be like just enforcing rules for one.
No,
no.
that's
no.
the
It's
whole
what-
idea, is to get the whole of Deepway
Yeah.
Court to start complying with their tenancy agreement, basically.
Okay.
Obviously, clear corridors and safety issues. I mean, if you take the table tennis table, someone trips over and bangs their head on that, and we haven't given permission for it to be there, or it's not folded away in the corner.
We'll fold that away.
There's so much of sort of liability that can
So
come
could you bring my
everyone's way.
origin from the bedroom, please?
There's so much liability that can come people's way, which is why we're trying to clean it all up so everyone sings from the same page, basically, in relation
Right.
to tenancies.
Yeah, I
and
get
can't
that.
do,
Yeah, I
okay?
get what you're doing. I get what you're doing, and I will
Don't
comply
think-
with what
yeah,
you've
Don't
said.
think you've been targeted in any way, because we've got a whole list of people that we're going to go and visit. And they're
Okay.
going to be told exactly the same as what you've been told.
Okay.
So don't think you've been targeted. But
Alright.
like I say, to save everyone's time, because the amount of resources that the police and Guinness are putting
I
into
understand
Deepway
that.
Court is not, it's
I
not
understand.
compatible, and we can't keep on at this level of reporting
Can-
and everything.
Can you tell me who you're going to be visiting today then? I mean, you mentioned a few names earlier on. You're going to be visiting Bill today, or
No, we're going to get visited,
including Bill?
including Bill.
Right, good.
Yeah. So
Right.
don't think you're being targeted in any way,
Alright.
shape or form.
We just want
Because it's about everyone that we have sort of named on our system as causing problems.
We-
are going to get the visit.
Great, brilliant. That's great. Because we honestly, all we want is a quiet life here. We had a quiet life before Bill turned up,
We
and
made
we just
him welcome when he first
Yeah,
came
we
here,
tried
I'm telling
everything.
you.
We tried
would
everything.
Sit out in the garden with him, sit and have a cup of tea and a cup of coffee with him. But if things didn't go his way,
Yeah. Okay.
he got
Listen,
into a right panic. And then he was horrible.
From our perspective, I appreciate that obviously a relationship has gone downhill. We
Yeah.
get all of that. all right, what our colleagues here from the housing perspective are saying,
Yeah.
and what I am reinforcing is the fact that if this doesn't stop, okay, if we keep on getting complaints, then we will look at other civil orders that we can put in place.
Yeah, sure.
In conjunction with Tunbridge ASP
Great
officer,
idea.
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But it won't just be going in one direction.
No,
okay,
But no,
all
no.
right?
Everything should go both directions. But
And
yeah,
that equally will be part of their ultimate decision over who retains their tenancies and who
And who
doesn't.
doesn't?
Right.
Fair enough.
So
yeah,
it is, as Kevin rightly said, it's a line in the sand today. It's to say this stops now.
yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
yeah.
And if it doesn't stop, then there's a clear.
And then the
path that we can
intimidation
go down.
stops. The
There is a clear
intimidation
path-
stops.
There is a clear path that we will go down. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just absolutely, it's a warning at this stage. Kevin will obviously be following that up from a housing perspective. All right. But what I don't want to be doing is I don't want to be having more reports coming into the police.
No.
Whether or not
Yeah,
you're the aggrieved or you're the offender.
yeah,
All right.
yeah.
I don't want either of them.
I've got videos that I've sent to you, please, with him picking my nose and flicking it at me, and that's not justifiable. I've got that on video. We don't do things to him.
The simple fact
he's
of the matter
disgusting.
is the message is going to be given to everybody. All right. But it's your opportunity, because ultimately
We will shine.
it is your opportunity to be mindful of your conduct towards others. Because if
Yeah.
you're not,
Yeah, yeah,
or if they're not towards you,
yeah.
then ultimately this is all going to
Right.
go one direction.
If we're going to go and see him, but can I ask you to ask him to stop doing just one thing of anything, to stop filming us?
Yeah, he's got a
running
constant
around
camera
with
going in his
camera
window over all the
time.
communal
He's got one
area.
up on his windowsill, he's forever filming, and I don't know why he's got to keep walking past my front door. Because he's nothing stupid about. There's nothing.
There's no
else
reason for him to
going
come
on.
down here.
But that's what he does.
There's nothing here for him. There's just a fire
We
exit.
can mention that and how
Yeah.
it can be perceived as, you know,
Maybe
winding
I
Yeah,
don't
us
like
in.
it, yeah.
Yeah,
And
we-
it
we
is.
can-
Well, it's just another form of harassment, isn't it?
I can see how
Yeah.
you would.
I don't even
Yeah.
go down that end anymore.
No, we don't. We don't use communal
He
areas very.
frightens me. I'm
It's
afraid
minimal.
of him.
We can mention that.
Yeah.
But, and obviously this goes for your behaviour through the whole scheme.
Of
So
course
you know
it
we've had
does.
conversations about the lounge and the kind of use of alcohol in there and behaviour, the way it
Are you
affects
allowed to have a
behaviour
drink in there? A drink of alcohol or not? In
sometimes.
there?
Well,
I mean, obviously
again,
not
this
get
is
drunk or
something-
anything. I mean, well, since we're adults, I'm not on about getting drunk in there. But I mean, the odd glass of beer or something. If we're down, well, we won't be
Won't
down there
go
anymore,
down
will we?
there.
If there's no
Doesn't
weekend to
matter.
play anymore.
No.
I mean,
Yeah.
things like that. I think you're
So-
better
so-
off in your own flat and
Yeah,
you
I
invite
mean, if
your
you wanna watch the
visitors
football, you
into
know.
the
So we
flat.
have. So hang on, let me just get this clear. What I need to take out then, because I don't want to, you know.
I'm gonna take the
So we've got to
table
take the
out,
big telly
take the house
down. The small telly isn't even ours. That was already in there.
that's
We
fine,
we
yeah.
put we put the Wii game in there. Does that have to come out?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The Wii
that's
game
all
has
we
to come
do.
out.
Yeah.
We will have to hook it up here. Then I'll put the
Yeah,
PlayStation
because
3 in
that's
there.
what I'm saying is that the communal lounge is exactly that. It's for everyone.
Mm.
And obviously, what we don't want is some residents going in for a quiet coffee and then suddenly people playing Wii over in the corner. It's
Oh no, we
something-
don't. We wouldn't do that
Why not?
anyway.
Doing that.
It's something that can be played back here in the privacy of your own home.
I mean,
and
a
that's
lot
what
of
needs
the
to
old
happen.
ladies downstairs and that when they were younger, so
Yeah,
they were
so I
telling
mean,
me they was in,
there
you know,
again, I
they
mean,
was
this
tennis,
will probably help the situation
championship.
because there's even less reason for us to go into communal areas, so we won't be using any of it.
No.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
It's just how you use the areas, and that, you know, I know we're going into winter now, but that includes the patio and, you know,
That's
you sit and
fine.
gather out there.
No,
yeah. I mean, the as far as the table tennis table goes. I mean, when I put that in, that's 5 years ago. But my house gone downhill rapidly since then. I can't play table tennis anymore. I'm on
So it's
crutches
not
now.
Used an awful lot.
Not certainly not by me. I mean, I think you people tend to use it when their
You
kids
can't
come
have
round.
them with the operation on your neck.
Um,
Just table tennis.
I'm trying to say something.
Fine.
No, I think the people that use it mainly, it's like when somebody comes round to visit their parents and they've got their kids, I think they tend to go down there and have a game or something like that, and it keeps them entertained. I don't use it anymore, to be honest. I'm not able to, so
if
I used
if
to.
it's folded up, it can be.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Needed.
Right, so the items I need to remove then is the big telly,
Yeah.
The small telly's not mine. And the Wii game
Yeah.
and fold the table away.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
bit done. Okay.
The pool table's fine. The other thing is, I am going to be writing to everybody. The barbecue out there.
Right.
We do have rules about no barbecues in communal
All right.
areas.
Okay.
So,
All right.
is that yours or?
Yes.
It is.
It is yours, is it?
Yes, we.
Yeah.
We did buy that. Yeah, because yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so if there's no
we-
barbecues, then
yeah.
there's no barbecues.
Okay, so can you remove that from the communal area?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't know quite what I'm going to do with it.
But it's not that big, is it?
No, it's not.
But it's something that we.
I mean, it's falling apart anyway. But we weren't going to use that. I need to throw it away anyway. It's got all in the bottom now.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it's
If we
had
can
its
just
wear
get rid
and
of that,
tear.
'cause there is a clear. We do have a clear policy on no.
Yeah,
barbecues
yeah,
in
yeah.
communal areas for health
Yeah.
and safety. And
Yeah,
stuff.
okay,
So,
all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else?
All right.
I think we're done. Do you understand all what we've been here for, Tom? Any questions?
No, I understand what you've been saying, and if it works out that it's peace and quiet in here again once more, and we're not being harassed all the time, I'm 100% behind it,
That's
and I
what
don't
I'm
mind
working
taking
towards.
all this down.
Like I say, I don't need you
You-
to feel you're being targeted, but it's an issue that I'm going to take on board.
But do you also know about Lynn? She had a stroke recently, and the doctor. I think we've got a letter of hers here, haven't we? A doctor's. But she's had a letter from the doctor, and he's saying that this is the problem, the cause of her stroke that she's recently had, and nobody from Guinness Trust is it. I mean, I don't know if Guinness Trust are meant to check on people that.
She's on our list.
Right,
Is she
okay.
home?
Is
When
she
you say
home?
She's been in hospital.
Well, she's
Yeah,
been in
she's
hospital.
been
She's
in
been out
hospital.
now
She's
for over a
out
week, but no
now.
one's seen her and sort of asked her if she's okay or how's she doing, or
Well,
because we've been helping her out. We've been taking meals down and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm going down now.
Right.
Just to look in and say hello, how are you? You okay, or you had a bit of a turn? Be nice to sit.
Just banging on their door all
Yeah,
the
he's
time.
banging on her door, setting her off. She's living in her bedroom in her flat.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right. My contact details on the back of that letter there.
Thank you.
Okay. So
All right.
if you
Okay.
need to talk to me
Bye-bye.
about